All right, so today we're going to do boxes in 2-point perspective. So this will be kind of a new thing and kind of some old returning ideas. So here we go. We're going to start the same way we started with 1-point perspective. That's with a horizon line. Okay. So I want my horizon line about halfway up the paper. I'm going to make a mark at 4.5. Make another mark at 4.5. And then I'm going to connect them to make my horizon line. All right. So now I've got my horizon line. I'm going to make a vanishing point at each side of the horizon line. So vanishing points tend to be pretty far apart. They're at right angles to each other. So if you hold your arms out at like 90 degrees and then try to look at both your fingers, you can kind of barely see both of them out of your peripheral vision. So usually vanishing points are either going to be, one's going to be off the page, or they'll be at the very edges of the page there. If you squeeze them too close together, it'll skew the perspective and make things look weird. All right, so here's how we do this. With our boxes, we're going to start with the edge. So let's start with a box up above the horizon. Actually, let's do one below the horizon because I think that makes a little more sense visually to start. So I'm going to start by drawing the edge of the box. This is the edge of the box that's closest to me. So we're going to be using 2-point perspective when the edge of the box we're drawing or the building we're drawing or whatever we're drawing, when the edge is the closest part of it to us. So this is that close edge that I'm starting with. All right, so next I'm going to draw orthogonal lines going from that edge to each vanishing point. So instead of having vertical lines, horizontal lines, and orthogonal lines, I've just got vertical lines and 2 sets of orthogonal lines this time. Okay. I made this triangular straight edge by folding up some paper. The idea with this is I can put the right angle up against the edge of the paper to get straight, perpendicular, and parallel lines. It's been working pretty well so far. All right, so now I've got, well, let's draw that one in a little bit darker. All right, now I've got the 2 sides, okay? So now I'm going to decide where the back wants to be. I can put the back of the box on anywhere I want. So I'll just draw the back right there. Then I can also draw the back on this side. Right? So now I've got the left side of the box and the right side of the box. Now I just have to draw the top. So to draw the top, I'm going to go from these 2 corners here, the opposite direction. Like that. All right? So there's my first box. So it's the same idea as with our 1-point perspective boxes. If our box is below the horizon, then we're going to be able to see the top. If it's above the horizon, then we'll be able to see the bottom. All right. Let's shade them. Just like going this way. It's like easy. So if I'm going to shade this box, I've got a little bit of tone here, a little bit up here, and some shadow here. Alright, so there's our first box. Now if I want to draw one that's on the horizon line, let's try that out. On the horizon line is going to make it so we don't see the top or the bottom. We just see the two sides. So we'll start again with the edge that's closest to us. And then we do orthogonals. Okay. And you do orthogonals going both directions for 2-point perspective. And then you decide where the back's going to be. Again, that can be anywhere I want it to be. So just pick a spot. Vertical line. Go all the way down. There. Vertical line. Right. Now I can sketch it in. A little bit of tone on this side. A little bit on this side. Alright, let's do one up above the horizon. Same drill. Start with the leading edge, the edge that's closest to us. Okay, decide how long we want that to be. That'll be how tall the box is. And we do some orthogonals. Going to both vanishing points from the top and bottom of the edge. Then we'll draw the back edge of the boxes. Now here's the tricky part. After we have those two back edges on, we have to figure out how to make the bottom. Okay? So again, what we're going to do is we're going to take this corner here, we're going to connect it using an orthogonal to this vanishing point, and this corner here, and connect it using an orthogonal to this vanishing point. Alright? Oh, I think that's the most confusing part of this process. You're basically just making a big X to make the bottom. So you can see one arm of the X, and then the other arm, and they'll be crossing. Alright. And then, sketch this in. slowly and carefully with these boxes. You can definitely use perspective with more of a sloppy style, but starting out, just be as careful as you can until you kind of understand how to do it right, and then you can get sloppier at that point if you want to. All right, any questions on any of that? You need to do a total of 10 of these, okay? Let's add another one on the horizon line here. So, oh yeah, let's walk through it. Again, start by drawing that front edge, and then we're going to draw orthogonal lines going to both vanishing points. And draw the back edges. And the other back edge. All right. So you need 10 total. 10 cubes. So keep working through. If you have any issues or problems or difficulties, let me know, and I will help you out.